No tervist, siin Remi ja mõtlesin, et alustaks sellist väikest miniseeriat mängust NBA 2K13. Et see on üks mu, NBA 2K on üldinisti mu üks lemmikumaid mänguseeriaid eales. Kuna ma ei tea, kui on ise olen ka selline mõnus korvpallisõber ja tuleb fännata selliseid asju. No juba mängus esimene NBA mäng, glitch.
Yeah, baby, this is where it all starts. Let's get out there and ball.
And ball and a tip-off opening night. State Farm.
Kohe sound on vaiksemaks. Niimoodi. Yes.
Presents our starting lineup.
Nahka. Kommentaari. Crowd pole üldse vaja.
First for the Nuggets. Watson out there with Iguodala. And in the middle, the long body. Smooth.
Miks mul siin sound on in-game ka veel? Okei. Tuleb crowdi panna seda ka. Nii.
Steps out onto the floor and he's got to be excited. His very first.
Kus on crowd sounds? Crowd. Player chatter.
Taste of playing time in an NBA game.
Nonii.
Well, the thing you always hear about him is just how hard he works. And, he's going to have to go above and beyond to improve his game.
Ankle break.
He's willing to put in the time.
Kurat, juba mööda.
When you don't have the natural talent or ability of a lot of players in this league, you got to make up for it in other areas through hard work, attitude, effort. And he understands that.
Oi.
Here we go, one-on-one. Puts up the baby hook. The rebound by Wilson Chandler.
They got that rebound, but this is not how they wanted to start the game.
Alguses on väga raske korra saada, siis kui sa ei ole üldse prooja. Nüüd kui sa just said NBA-sse, siis peresse. Siis on sul päris raske alguses kohe suuri punkte sisse panna. Oho. Sööt. Väga hea.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Nonii.
The Nuggets leading by 5.
Nahka. Ei, see ei lähe korvile alla. See ei lähe korvi alla. See ei lähe korvi alla. Laud. Väga hea. Pane ära. Kotti. Väga hea.
Young's got his second bucket tonight. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end.
Iguodala. Ei kotti. Väga hea, nüüd on crowd. Nüüd on rahvastik ka alles. Või rahva hääl. Nii. Kohe sööt. Mida? Vittu se vend tegi.
Well, some called their series last year kind of a measuring stick for which conference
Jobana. Haledad sa võttina.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Okay.
Well, last season was Spencer Hawes' best on the glass, and Coach Doug Collins thinks he can do even better. When Spencer is around the basket and active, great things happen.
No vaata, mida see loht teeb.
There is no reason he
Jube
can't be a
lihtsalt.
top 10 rebounder, and I actually told him he could even be top 5. But Collins was quick to add that Hawes has already made great strides, saying Spencer has earned not only the coach's respect, but his teammates' respect. And you do that by the way you play. Kevin?
Well, he's getting back at being the impact player he was at the University of Washington. Doris, thank you. Lawson dishes to Mozgov.
Ei, muidugi saavad jälle sisse.
Coming off Lawson's feet.
Türeni.
Lawson's got 6 assists in the game.
Nonii.
Steve just talked about it. These teams were in very similar positions in their respective conference standings last season.
And Kevin, they made their conference look pretty good by taking both of those games. They have a nice lead here, and they've really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them for their strong effort on the backboard.
Yeah, and they're sending a message too, Clark. They're really coming out and playing a very physical game here.
Fournier passes to Mozgov. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Nope.
Well, let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. Tops in scoring. first in assists, and they were number 2 in field goal percentage. This is a team that got good shots on a regular basis and knocked them down.
But when you get down to it, I mean, the identity
No,
of this club is that they score the ball. Number 1 in the league. They have so many ways to hurt you.
Oi,
And that seems
sain
to
punktid
inspire
kirja.
them with confidence every single game.
Smooth gets the bucket. In a moment to celebrate here. Those are his first official points as an NBA player.
No.
This team in Denver is really built around
Ei,
the
no muidugi.
haul that they got for Carmelo Anthony in their trade with New York. Good
No
group
nii.
of players, a lot of young talent. They can build around these guys for a long time.
Tuleb.
It's good.
Opa.
The assist that time from Holiday.
Kolmene ka veel.
Holiday's got 5 assists tonight. The Nuggets leading by 11.
Noh,
Lawson outside.
pekki.
Mozgov. The feed now to Fareed. Young with the steal. Here's Smooth. He has 5.
Tuleb veel üks.
Launched.
Ei tulnud,
Denver
kurat.
grabs the miss. Fareed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And they have to continue to tweak and build after that Carmelo trade. But really, they got the
Pohvame
building
edasi.
blocks there, Clark. You and Steve have been talking about.
Well, the
Oleme
trade of
sitaks maas.
Carmelo Anthony
13-ga.
a big move, but what often gets overshadowed
Loodame,
in
et
that
saab.
is that
Saame
leaving
tehtud.
Denver allowed Ty Lawson to step up and
Mis
really
asi
blossom
see veel
into
oli?
the star that he's becoming, and you add Danilo,
Pole päris pikka aega
Gallinari,
mänginud ja
and
siis
other
kõik
bigs, and you
nupud
can see
on
why they feel
meelest
so
ära läinud juba vaikselt.
It is now to Lawson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Iguodala kicks to Lawson. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked
Väga
by
hea.
Holiday.
Anna ma teen viimase viska, anna ma teen viimase viska, anna ma teen viimase viska.
Here's Smooth.
Aitäh. Okei. Nonii.
He gets
That's exactly how you
Paser
want to close
Peter
out the
tuli ära.
quarter with a basket.
And guys, he got it off just
Väga
in
hea,
time.
7
play.
punni.
That'll do it for the first half. The Nuggets on top, up by 11. Stay right where you are for this. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Gallinari, what a contribution.
Yeah, he's done a great job of finding the soft spot.
Teine pool aega oleme 20-ga maas juba. Jube. No mis on? Bring your team to win within 10. Nonii.
56 seconds left to play in the third. Back to right. Here's Smooth. From deep.
Tuleb. Ei.
Offensive rebound. Bynum sinks
Super.
that one from the post.
Nonii.
Bynum's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's an effort guy, Kevin. And so often his points come from second or third chance opportunities by hitting the glass and
Ei ole
really
nii.
staying relentless in his pursuit of the basketball.
And Steve, I'd like to touch on one other thing here, which is how well he sets a pick.
Tõesti
You know
perses.
how important that is, as good a shooter as you were when you played. He frees up
Okay.
his teammates with some very rugged screens.
No.
He's really one of the best in the league at doing that.
And Brewer kicks to Miller. Hamilton sets a
Mida
screen
te
for Miller.
üritate?
Hamilton up top. Over Holiday. Mozgov dishes to Chandler. Over right. Chandler, no
Yes.
good.
Laud.
Very porous defense down
4,
there by the hoop.
3,
He probably should make
2,
that one.
1.
Here's Smooth.
Oi.
Unbelievable shot at the buzzer.
Järjekordne paser Peter.
Väga
hull. 2 veerand aega järjest lihtsalt paser Peterit panna on ka päris ebane. Vaata seda piletist.
While we're still getting underway here in the fourth, let's go down to
No nii.
Doris Burke, who has our Sprite uncontainable game report. Doris?
Ma ei hakka vaatamagi
And the
seda.
Nuggets have had the uncontainable game in this one.
No nii.
You can see the fire that they are playing
8
with.
punkt,
Everyone
1
from the
laud ja
starters
1
to the
stiil
bench.
peaks ka olema.
You have to think that they'll hold on to this lead and
No
close
nii.
out the game.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Noh, ei. Nonii.
And McGee kicks to Fareed.
Kaitses.
Iguodala
Ei lase tal
outside.
visata.
Shot clock at 6. Stuffs it through.
Sai näkku.
He was a blur going in for that throwdown.
Mõnusalt ka veel.
The 76ers were the 8th seed in the playoffs, and even though they upset the Bulls in the first round, it wasn't really considered a shocker as the Bulls were playing without Derrick Rose.
But not to take anything away from the 76ers, they earned that win and showed they can make some noise in the playoffs. And we saw the kind of trouble they gave Boston in that second round.
Yeah, that series went 7 games, so you know that victory over Chicago was no fluke. The Sixers were a tough out.
Noh, väga hea meelelaud.
Team, quick,
17-ga maas.
And they've got a bright future, guys.
Now the pass to Young.
Siia.
Here's Smooth.
Miks sa nii teed?
Pass to Richardson. From the arc.
Kotis.
That's good.
Now we're getting used to seeing him
14
hit those shots,
punni.
aren't we?
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
Small forward, teete nalja või?
Hey guys, well George Karl had some advice
1.80 tüüpe.
He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
The 76ers making the switch here. Holiday's checked in. Here's Smooth. He passes to Bynum. Let's go.
Tuleb. Ei,
Good defense by
käsi oli ees, türa küll. Igi. See, kuidas nad naeravad, see on nii debiilne.
Old school time now. He broke to the rack, Kevin.
Raw power, Clark. Raw, unbridled power.
In this place is
Ära jäta mind nii vabaks.
Another three for
Kotis
Philadelphia.
12 punni.
The Nuggets leading by 13.
3 minta 13 punni, teeme ära või?
He dishes it to Gallinari.
Ei tee.
That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
See lihtsalt jääb.
Gallinari's got 24 points.
Tahan skippida selle katsini ja siis lihtsalt...
Here's Smooth from past the arc.
Oi, siis see lihtsalt fucking... Ta küsib söötu selle asemel skipiks selle kõike sitten. No nii, sööda. Ma ei saa midagi teha selle vastu.
Gallinari's got 12 points here in the second half. Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean,
Kas tuleb veel üks
very
kolmene või?
steady contributor to the offense.
Nick Young's checked in for Evan Turner.
Tuleb.
And a switcher also for Denver.
Putka.
Chandler's checked in.
And that's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and looked to come away
Oi
with the win
pagan,
right
ei.
here.
Muidugi. 16 on vahe. 2 minti aega. Ma arvan, et me ei jõua järgi.
Pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots. And that's what they've done.
Here's Smooth. Nice
Väga hea.
bucket off the drop step. Smooth's got 8 points in the quarter. The Nuggets leading by 14. Watson the pass to Chandler.
Oi, vedas.
Kicks it to Iguodala. Watson outside. He kicks to Fareed. Goes up the baseline.
Väga hea.
No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Smooth. Fareed defending. Bynum inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
12 vahe.
A little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the
Oi,
paint.
pagan.
That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Lawson dishes to Chandler. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Järjekordne laud.
Looks like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Oi, mis nali see oli?
Positioning on the putback. 8 points for Bynum.
And a nice soft touch
10
on the
punni
ball.
vahe.
And you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Well, easy points, 3 points for a guy with that kind of strength and agility in the paint. You got to go for every second chance opportunity.
Järjekordne
Maybe have
laud.
to start looking for some other options because he's really struggling out there.
Here's Smooth.
Ei tule.
And again, it's Philadelphia.
8 vahe. 40 sekki ei tule ära.
50% from the field.
Meil
Lawson with it.
Essa mängu kohta pole paha. kuigi muidugi oleks võinud paremini minna.
No good, unable to end this run.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off.
Ei.
He can't get anything to fall this half.
No okei.
And that one's good.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
16 seconds
Nüüd
left in the
hakataks
game.
vigu
And
tegema.
he commits the intentional foul.
4 kaotasime.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA
Kui
basketball.
meeldis, siis jätke like, kommentaarige ja kui ei ole veel subscribe'id, siis tehke ka seda. Siin oli Remi ja järgmise korrani.